Hi guys, and welcome to another video by the Rock U School of Music. Today we're talking about how to assimilate other players' licks into your playing. Okay, so let's talk about two classic examples. One's going to be a Jimmy Page lick and another one's going to be an Eric Johnson lick, okay? Let's start with the Jimmy Page lick first, okay? So this is what it sounds like. Okay, so that's a very major pentatonic, right? I'm doing it in the key of E. That's kind of like in the style of Jimmy Page. It's not an exact lick, but it's something you kind of hear him do all the time. It's kind of something that maybe you kind of listen to the song "The Ocean" from Houses of the Holy. It's definitely in that outro solo that he does, like that kind of sound, like that. Talking about here. We're talking about assimilating. We're talking about in the style of, per se, at least with this Jimmy Page lick, we're really talking about that. So it's like not exact, but it's like when you hear that, you think of B.B. King. I think Jimmy Page was maybe kind of recalling B.B. King style a little bit when he did that lick. So let's talk about how to figure out what key it's in. Okay, so the first note of this lick is an E. So this is definitely an E major pentatonic, and I'll show you the shape that I'm thinking about. So this is kind of root 5 shape right here. That's kind of one lick, okay? That's a foundational lick for me. I figured that out a long time ago, but I kind of use that lick a lot when I'm doing rock and blues. It's kind of one of my go-to licks, okay? This next one, this Eric Johnson one, is kind of a lick I'll bust out every once in a while, and I only altered it like very slightly, like, you know. So this is like it's more of like a, you know, it's okay to copy other players' licks if you kind of do it a little bit slyly, you know what I mean? Everyone does it, so like. It's not really considered stealing. It's more of just like making it your own, and like it's more of a tribute to the other player. No one's really taken copyrighted complete ownership over licks per se. So this next one is a kind of a Cliffs of Dover lick. It sounds like this. Now the straight lick is more like. I had to do the octave bend at the end right here. And that's how I kind of made it my own, okay? So let's talk about, you know, the theory a little bit behind this. This is kind of an E minor pentatonic as opposed to the previous, like the Jimmy Page lick, which was E major pentatonic. This is an E minor pentatonic. So I'm starting on a D. So that's the flat 7 of the scale. So you could transpose this to any key, right? Say you wanted to do it in the key of A. We have to figure out what the flat 7 of the key of A is. So that's a G. So let me find a G on the 3rd string. It's going to be up here on the 12th fret. So it would sound like this. Right? How about another key? Let's talk about the key G. So let's find the flat 7 of the key of G. That's an F. So that's going to be the 10th fret on the 3rd string. Okay? So I hope this has been helpful. Don't be afraid to take other players' licks and mix them into your kind of vocabulary. Change them by a note or two, then they become your own licks. And that's really how people do it, right? All the knowledge is based on, you know, standing on the shoulders of giants. Like, nothing's created in a vacuum. Everyone learns from everyone else. So just go for it. Change these things up. Try to make them your own. Change them a little bit. Go from there. Hope this has been helpful. Thank you. If you'd like to see videos that you suggest, leave them in the comments below. Please take a second and subscribe, as it really helps the channel. Thanks so much.